Okay, in this video I'm going to show you guys how to use it if you're unfamiliar. Step-by-step little process. Should be pretty straightforward, but as with any piece of technology, if the more you use it, the more you get familiar with it, and the first time it'll always take a little bit of time. So first thing that you would do as a teacher is you're going to sign up. You go into the sign up as a teacher, and I would suggest that you use your Google passwords that they used with your Google Classroom, such as mine is ryan.hull@students.olatheschools.com. And the reason why I use that one is it's a school assigned and it's going to be there. So again, that's a Gmail password, email, excuse me. So it'll work. In fact, that's what all the student emails, that's how they're going to sign up. Once you create this EdPuzzle account, it'll log you in. But if you ever go to it again, it'll be the same login thing, same look between the sign up and the login. And it'll say log in as a teacher or log in as a student. So if I log in as a teacher, it's going to ask me sign in with Google. And then I'm going to use this one right here, this Olathe Schools one. And then it will sign me up, and then it'll take me to a home screen under content. Okay. I'm going to backtrack for a second because I'm going to show you what it looks like for a student also. When they click sign up, if they have not signed up as a student, they'll sign up with their student email using this. Do not have them do the create an EdPuzzle account. Have them sign up with their student email. It's those 3 numbers, 3 letters, 2 numbers at students.olatheschools.com. Once they have signed in, they're going to log in as a student and click sign in with Google. Okay. Now, a total side note to all of this, there is an app, but I personally suggest using Google Chrome. I had app problems when I was in a classroom and I was teaching. I would think it's a little bit easier to use Google Chrome. Okay. So once they have signed in with Google, they're going to ask for a class code for the students. Well, once you have logged in as a teacher, I'll do that one more time. And you click on My Classes up at the top, I have created my classes over here. Each one of those classes has its own code that you give the students. So everybody in my second hour is going to get this code. Okay. Everybody in my 4th hour gets a separate code. 5th hour, and so on, all the way down to 7th hour, and they get a separate code that's just generated automatically. All right. Once you have done this, you're going to go to up to a content tab, because you won't have any of these things going on right now. These are my videos that I've already started. You won't have those yet. You need to create a video. And so the best way that I think is to do it is under content, under home. And notice it's under my original sign in. It asked me what subject I taught. I want to put in PE and health. And the reason being was when I scroll down, it's going to tell me trending in PE and health. And here are all of these options of videos that are already created. Some people have put in 13 questions into some of these videos, and some have no questions, meaning you would put your own questions in. Some of these videos can be things such as generic, like teamwork or relationships, so for like the social emotional stuff. Others get into like rules. You can do rules of lacrosse, and then you can get into things such as 5 components of fitness, and so on. So you can start searching through all of these videos, and these change all the time based on who's logging in each day and signing in for signing into their accounts. Get to the bottom, it'll just keep reloading with new videos. Okay. I have chosen, again, there's certain rules of sports versus vaping, which is obviously in the news today and big in our health curriculum. One of the things that I think has been beneficial in what we've done is finding videos that I believe are animated and short. And so Ted Ed has created some videos, and you can do a search in YouTube for those. And I think those animated ones are awesome. They're short, They get right to the point. This one only has 3 created questions. You can always take this out. I'm going to use this one as my example. This one has 3, but if you scroll down when you click on it, some people have created them that have more questions embedded. And you can go in and look at those questions. Are those ones that you would want to use? I can show more. This person has a question with 1, and some of these may have just copied the video and not put any questions in. You can go in and create your own video once you have opened it up and put it into your content. Right over here. Copy, assign, and share. So you would copy that and it would go into your content. Okay? Again, I steal almost everything I do. And so going back to this home screen and going to the trending in PE and health, these are the videos that kind of show up, and those are the ones that I have stolen for educational uses, of course. So once you do that, you can go into your back to your content page under My Content, and then all your videos that you've looked at will be down in here. I have organized folders, such as this is the ones that we're using right now. These are the 4 videos that you saw out in my classroom. So what makes muscles grow? Benefits of water, negatives of sugar, benefits of playing sports on a team. These are the videos that we've used. You can steal my videos. You can go on there and look for Ryan Hull or any of our other teachers, Megan Lowe, Brittany Luton, Jeff Zimmerman. We all have these videos that are in there. What you're going to find under your content, though, is that there's going to be a cap. You are going to only be able to have so many videos saved in these folders in total because it's a free account. I've been using EdPuzzle for a long time. I was grandfathered in before they did this, so I have a whole bunch in my social studies world. I have a whole bunch of videos that are in here, as well as some of them from previous semesters when we started dabbling with some of this stuff. So you're going to hit a cap. You will assign them and just go on. And again, you can always just kind of go back and forth and find a video that really works for you. Okay? So I'm going to go in and I'm going to go to YouTube real quick. I'm going to go into TED Ed because those are the videos that I found that I thought worked. I'll pause this real quick. All right. If I do a search, because there's a whole bunch of these, so this is a whole bunch of all subject matters. Under the search, under TED Ed, I have been able to find, I'll just type in a generic health. And here's a whole bunch of animated, you'll see the times on them. They're really short. And I can steal these videos and then put them, here's the one that I just used, and I can steal these videos and put those into an EdPuzzle. And I'll show you how that looks.
We're Carvana.
This is the thing I need to use. I'll copy this. I'll go back to EdPuzzle. Under Search Content, I'm going to type in that YouTube article. I'm going to hit Search, and it's going to find that YouTube video and place it into EdPuzzle like I'm ready to edit. If it's a really long video and I only want to use part of it, I can crop it and I can bring this in and then maybe only use this middle portion, so only use these 30 seconds. But for what we're going to do today, I'm going to show you, I like this whole video, I'm going to use this. And then right about here, I'm going to put in a question because I've watched this video and I know they're talking about the runner's high and endorphins being released.
Can lead to feelings of euphoria, or what's often called a runner's high.
I'll pause it, and under quizzes, here is where I can put in all my questions. I'll click my little green question mark, and I can start typing in questions. These are open-ended questions, meaning I would like the kids to type in a response. I really like multiple choice questions because it will grade it for me. So I would type in a question such as, what are those things being released that can create a runner's high? And the answers could be endorphins, blood cells, and so on. And it will randomize my answers. It doesn't just go in order. And so then I would hit add answer. So I'm just going to go do a really quick jibber jabber. and then click Save. That question is now here and embedded into my video. And then I just continue.
Increased endorphins and consistent physical activity in general.
And the video continues until the next time I want to hit the question mark and enter in my next multiple choice, open-ended, or maybe I just want to make a comment like this is right here. Okay? Once I'm done, I'm going to hit save. Okay? And then I'm going to hit finish. It will give me options. Do I want to assign it to a class? Maybe I want to do it later. It will give me a due date. And then here's the one that I fully recommend. Make sure prevent skipping and turn on closed captioning if it's available on your video. Make sure those things are on. That way the kids cannot just fast forward through the entire video, say they watched it, but they didn't get any questions. And then make sure again you're clicking, I think, putting a due date on it really helps them understand when it's due and not due. An example is we have one that's due on Tuesday when they walk in, so I have it due at Monday at midnight. So therefore, anybody that does it Tuesday, I know if they're doing it in the morning at the last second, or which I don't care personally, or if they are just late and I just have a due date as of Monday. Okay, I would click save, and this is my due date. Okay. I personally have made this a public video, so I'm okay with that. Okay, that is how you assign a video. Okay, so going back to my home, I go back to my content. You see, I have started creating this one question video, and it's here to share. Anybody could come in and steal that. If I need to get rid of videos right at the very end of all of a sudden me getting a whole bunch of videos in my library that I can't use, because remember, you're probably going to hit a max on the free version of EdPuzzle. If you click here, delete the video, and here's also where you would assign the video to your classes, again, if you didn't do it the first time. And I would say delete, and I am going to delete that video, and now it's gone, and I now have more room in my library for the next video that I need. Okay? So hopefully this is helpful. If there are any questions, once more, please contact us, anybody over at PT. There are also probably people within your building that are using EdPuzzle. It's just amazing how many times we don't know that based on how many opportunities do you have to share that information. But if there are some, you might want to send a little blast out to your staff who is using EdPuzzle. I have a few questions, and they can come over and help. But again, we're always willing to help over here as well. So hopefully this is a quick little run through of how to make the video, how to use it in your health class, and be able to get your kids to continue moving and not stopping to go sit in a classroom. Let us know if you have any questions over here. All right, thanks.